pitch-black night, Reem wandered through a dense forest where the tall trees drowned in darkness, and the sound of wind rustling through the leaves surrounded her. She didn't know why, but she felt an overwhelming sense of unease, which grew stronger with every step she took. Reem wasn't just an ordinary girl. It was believed that she had been possessed by a jinn since childhood. Strange things happened around her. Voices she would hear at night, nightmares that haunted her relentlessly. She had always avoided speaking about it, but tonight was different. She felt drawn to the forest as if something deep within the shadows had called her. The deeper she went, the louder the sounds became. Whispers in languages she couldn't understand, faint footsteps that seemed to follow her, but when she turned, there was no one. The air grew colder, yet she felt a strange heat encircle her as though something nearby was lurking, waiting for the right moment. Suddenly, she felt a cold hand touch her shoulder. She turned quickly, but no one was there. Panic began to set in, and she soon found her body trembling uncontrollably, as though an invisible force had taken over her. Her movements became erratic, and she began to utter strange, unintelligible words. The jinn inside her had fully taken control. Fortunately, the villagers had noticed her absence and gathered to search for her. They knew the forest was haunted and that Reem might be in danger. When they finally found her, she was in a terrible state, completely consumed by the dark forces. They hurriedly brought the village's wise man, a sheikh known for dealing with such cases. The sheikh stood before Reem, who was kneeling on the ground, moving chaotically and muttering incomprehensible words. He began to recite verses from the Quran loudly, performing the exorcism rituals as the atmosphere around them grew heavy with dread. The wind howled eerily and the tension was palpable. Everyone wondered, would he succeed in banishing the jinn from her body? At first, the resistance was intense. The jinn clung to her spirit, refusing to leave. Reem's body twisted in unnatural ways as though her bones were breaking from the inside. Her screams were not human. They were the screams of a jinn fighting to stay. As time passed, the power of the verses started to weaken the jinn's hold. The violent thrashing slowed down, and the jinn seemed to lose its grip on her body. But suddenly, Reem collapsed onto the ground, completely silent. Everything stopped. For a moment, everyone thought the jinn had been defeated, but then a strange smile spread across her face, one that was not her own. There was a moment of pure terror as they realized the jinn had not left.